よし、始めるか。 L.A. ノワールやろうぜ。というわけでね、前回はなんだ、交通過編をクリアしたんでね、ちゃんと後からケースで100% までやってますんで、交通過編をクリアしたので、昇進して、殺人課に移っております。さてさて、こっからが本格刑事ドラマの予感がするで。落ちたことじゃなくて赤い口紅殺人事件行こうじゃないの。ちなみにこの辺からがっつり黒くなってくると思うんでね、気をつけてね。6ヶ月後、あれ、昇進して6ヶ月俺大した事件を受けてないの。 The Red Lipstick Murder 赤い口紅殺人事件。刑事ドラマっぽいじゃないの。うわうわうわ、これからやるんだ。リズム刻むやん。どうも。なんだそのやたら黄色いスーツのやつ。
The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief was seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide business. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair.
どうも。私殺人課に上がりましたんで。
Rusty Galloway.Fine lawman of the old school will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf.
ウェアウルフ。
Get out to the scene, lads.
あれ、ビコースキー君いないの？今回の相方はこのおっちゃんか。ベテランデカ。お願いします。
Do you have the address?It's
been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont
邪魔なんですけど。
and Glendale.
まったく。こういうなんか動線をちゃんと考えてない人俺嫌いなんだよね。開けるよ。さてさて。じゃあ行こうか。乗れ。即助手席乗るやんけ。じゃあ行きましょうか。お、車もなんか新しくなってる。ふう、いいね。いいね。あ、青ですか。よしよし、行くぜ。
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green. So they're both clearing the decks.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop
ソロ派なんだ、おっちゃん。
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Vidalia.
ダリア。
Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the
ダリアっ
Black
てなんか
Dahlia.
なかったっけ
Any
前。
closer to catching him?
ビコースキー君との会話で。
6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads and we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same.
なるほ
But
ど。
cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's going to happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
ふん。で、今はもう完全に任意の任務に向かっております。この辺かしら。結構遠いね。思ってたより遠いわ。帰りはおっちゃんに運転してもらうか。ごめんよ。よしよしよし。北で。大丈夫か。デスプランジ。殺せばいいだろう。
Let me do the talking, detective. I know a ton of this psychology stuff.
あれ
You take the back alley and find a way up there.
なんだっけ、ロドリゲス君だっけ。
Come on, Phelps, let's
行
get
くぞ
You jumping?
ー。おやっさん足速っ。
You warn me before you do. I will. Wait. What?
まだまだ現役じゃんおっちゃん。早く行ってよ。
You think this thing can hold you, Rusty?
I'll bring you down with me, Phelps.
やれやれ。殺人家のデカがやることかね、こんな仕事。二人でさシンクロしちゃって。
Come on then, Lightfoot.
誰が猿じゃボケ。
No offense, but I don't want you splashed on my shoes. Are you crazy? What are you trying to
おっちゃん
do?
大丈夫。
I remember my first jumper. Could have soaked him up with a sponge. I still can't eat spaghetti sauce.
やらせねえよ。
This what you wanted?
I can't do it.
ビビってんじゃん。
I'll come quietly. I need some help. Please. You gotta get me some help.
大丈夫大丈夫大丈夫。行こう。こいつさ、
You're a danger to yourself
登録証の
and to
時の
others.
最初に捕まえたやつじゃなかったっけ。似てるだけ。顔に見覚えがあった。まあいいや、解決しました。いやちょっと運転してくんねおっちゃん。
You can drive.
悪い。頼むわ。さてさて、まあこの赤い口紅事件解決してやろうじゃないの私。いるねいるね、分野さんがよ。
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a
なんだそ
mother,
の笑顔
asshole?
は。
A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered
だ
hunks.
てめえ殺すぞ。
Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now
帰れ帰れ。
scram.
さてさて、じゃあ始めましょうか。引きずられてるね。うわー、ファックシット。あ、なんじゃこりゃ。なんもない。
Patrolman, this your beat?
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, detective.
No one's disturbed the body.
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work.
なるほ
They're
ど。
waiting to talk to you.
はい
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
頼むで。さてさて、結婚が気になりますね。 名もなし。
This equipment is valuable and so is my time. Leave
うる
me
せえ
alone.
帰れ。タイヤ痕、足跡。
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
ふむ、サイズ8ね。これは押さえておくべき。何やってる？虫。シュン。何してる？
I got some test results to process that I need to give evidence at an arraignment.
で、外車のものかいこれは。ブラシ。関係なさそうだな。バッグ。これはこんなベタベタ触っていいんだ。口紅。にゅ
Looks
る。
brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
なるほどね。あ、死体にペイントするのに使った口紅がどっかにあるんだろうな。それか持ち去ったか。持ち去られてそうだな。やってる？なんだ？無知？いや。
Maybe. No.
あ、全然ただのパターゴルフだかゲートボールだかのあれか。なんだい？何これ？
Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
何らかのパズル？わーお。こうだな。あれ違う。アメリカはどこだ？アメリカが出てこねえぞ。ここまでしか回らないんだ。じゃあこうか。あ、勝ちって言うわ。めんどくせえライター。
The Bomba Club. Why steal a table lighter?
ふむ。で、ちょっと外車に行く前にな、まずは。なんだいこれは。
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
何これ本当に。ん？これは燃えさし？何かの。
Don't think this is any use to us.
外れ馬券かな。ふむ。まあ、周りはそんなもんか。じゃあ見ますか。靴は見た。じゃあ失礼しますね。
Cause of death?
It could be the head injuries. She has been badly stomped. The cuts look superficial. I'll know for sure in an hour.
えぐいな。うわ
ー。What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
めちゃくちゃボコられてる。
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
気分悪なってきた。クソくらい。Beat it takes.
Interesting.
ちょっと外せないんだけど。ああ、よかった。でもちゃんと配慮して布をかけてくれてあれ助かるね。腕は。なんもなしか。なし。逆に衣類とか全部剥がれてるから、身元がわかんねえな。
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely.
指輪を盗んだ。ほう。だったらそういう貴金属店に売りに行った可能性はあるか。はいはいはい。
What's the writing on the victim?
よし、終了。
BD, like Dahlia, Tex. Your guess is
ブラ
as
ック
good
ダ
as
リア
mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killers trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
If we get to the bomba, man could die of thirst on a case
じゃ
like
あ
this.
頼んだよおっちゃん。さてじゃあ行くか。よいしょ。よし、ほな行こうか。
Great. How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole?
パクれるんだ。いやパクらねえけどよ。おっちゃんの車パクれるわ。あ、ガン無視されてら。よし、じゃあバンバクラブ行くぜ。おっさん。どう降りていくのがいいかな。まあこっち方面か。事件現場。よいしょ。さてさて。野じ馬はいねえな。
My money? A copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall. The caller of the decade. I've been working evidence from BD case for 6 months and got nuts.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, hotshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us a note on a corpse?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish, Phelps. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of steam. Or some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures he'll rip off the MO and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastical.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police work. There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder. It was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phelps, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. Can't make it something it ain't. Understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. We would have found him.
おやっさんの見解はそうであると。何もうすぐ発生するな事件が。どっちも結構遠いな。まあ、こっち行くか先に。ほな行きますね。向かいます。急行するぜ。事件がわしを呼んどるんじゃい。邪魔だよ邪魔だよ。どけどけでどけどけ。おまわりさんが通りますよ。どこ3つ目の大きい筋を曲がる。1つ2つ3つ目が曲がれねえ。上がろうとしたら悲惨な目にあった。違うんですって。そんなさ立体になってるとは思わないじゃんさすがに。すいません通りますね。すいません。ここの筋を曲がって、はいごめんよ。こっちも事件が待っとるんじゃい。そこね。やったらー。やってるね。
Tables have turned now, haven't they, boys? Hey, look, old man, we're sorry. Just quit shooting. The hell I will. I'm getting pretty tired of losing my weekly take to you punks.
ああ、どっちを抑えようか。あ、そっちね。もうどこ行った？なんか消えたんだけど。下に向かった？こっから？ああ、こっから。すいません。暗い。やばい。 やばいやばいやばい、死ぬ死ぬ死ぬ。くそ。
Reinforcements are on the way.
バカは死ななきゃ治らねえみてえだな、おい。待ってるの知ってんだよ。まったく、まずは一匹で、どこに、さらに下か。逃げられたこれ。危ねえ。よし、死んだな。あと一匹。まったく。クズどもを蜂の巣にするのは楽しいね。全員殺しました。
This is car 11K. Shots fired at South Flower Street, Scott's Garage. It's code 4 here, but suspect is down. I need an ambulance and coroner.
あれはもうやるしかないよね。褒めて。危ねえなこの野郎。おい、どこ見て運転してんだクソが。さてさてさて、ほな向かいますか。はい、向かうよ。急いでるから。こっちはもう急いでんねん。次の事件が待っとるんじゃ。はい、失礼。で、どこ？このまままっすぐ行って、大きい筋で曲がって、あとはどうにかする。はいはいはいはいはい。で、全然。もうちょい先か。もうちょい先のでけえ道。ここが。曲がりまーす。都合のいい時だけサイレン鳴らしていくからな。国家権力よこれが。なめるな。さてさて、あとはなあなあでたどり着くでしょう。どこよ。もうちょい先か。ここかな。はい、失礼。失礼。やべえな、始末書もんだぜ。で、これがバンバクラブ。なかなかいい雰囲気のお店じゃない？
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help?
お前が犯人だな。
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman.
雇われ？
I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came
お
in
もむ
here
ろに
last
葉
night?
巻を吸うな、おやっさん。
5 feet 7, about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
セリーヌ・ヘンリー。ほう。
Yes.
外車の名前はセリーヌ。
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights.
おなしゃ
Would you
す
like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
きついの一杯くれ。
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
おっちゃん。俺も飲みたいんだけど。ガチで飲み始めたこいつ。勤務中やぞ。
You going to pay for that?
経費でな。
The house officer.
怖すぎ。
Pour me another.
まったく困ったもんやぜ。なあ。なあ。
I can check your code or book you a table. Maybe you want to talk to the owner, mister. He's in the back.
なんだこれは。はい。 ノープ。調べさせてもらうで。何してるお前。
Two peanuts were walking on the street.
ウェイターじゃねえよ。さてさて、ハイビスカスをつけてる方。はい、すいません。ハイビスカスをつけてる方。あれか。わかりやす。他になんかないか。なさそう。吸い込まれる。吸われる。
Detective Phelps, L.A.P.D. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine?
Christ.
Sure, I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go
Jacob?
She was here last night? Sure, she's a regular. Celine was a lovely woman.
まあ、とりあえず現時点でほぼ証拠はないからね。まあ、ここのライターがあったから、彼女がおそらくここに来てたであろう証拠はある。で、他のものは特にないな。まあ、まず顔見よう。こんな感じの態度ね。平常の時は。よくねえよ。被害者といた人物。
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
何この顔。怪しくないか。コミュニティ信用していいな。
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I
ラ
made the
ッ
guy's
キー
license plate.
あざっす。これはでかくねえか。どうも。
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
8899。これやっていかいぜ。どうも。被害者から盗まれた指輪。
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger.
中指だったよね。
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine
なるほど。
herself.
彼女のトレードマークでもあったと。
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
めちゃくちゃ怪しい。ほら。
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're going to tell me.
わかりやすくて助かるね。
I bought it years ago.
あらあら。
I carried a torch for Celine in those days. Guess I always have.
なるほど。で、その夫とやらは
You know the husband?
Sure, I know Jacob.
ジェイコブ・ヘンリ
He was in the Corps.
ー。同じ
He
部
met
隊。
Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. He put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
考えられないね。まあこれは平常だね。よかろう。
Was he ever
ダメ。
violent with her?
Celine came in here last night looking like she'd taken a slap. They don't live together anymore, so it might not have been him.
別居中なんだ。
Thanks, Mr. McCall. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
なるほど。住所は抑えた。いやー、ちょっと表情ちゃんと読んでいかないとダメだな。
Where's that goddamn wait?
直感ポイント無駄遣いしちゃったわ、ちょっと。
Let's get out of here.
帰るよ、おっちゃん。
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
もう置いて帰るよ、そんなこと言うんだったら。知らんからね、怒られても。じゃあちょっと電話してくるわ。悪い。 すいません、ちょっとお電話借りていいですかね。
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
バッジがどうのこうの。
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
2047。
How could I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy
これでかいよね。
8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV.
もう犯人分かっちゃうじゃん。
Shall we relay the details via KGPL?
よろしく。
Please. Thanks, ma'am.
あざっす。よしよし、ここでこれ抑えられてるのだいぶでかいぜ。お待たせ。ほら行こうか。なんで降りたんだよ。乗るっつってんでしょ。じゃあヘンリーの家に行こうか。出らんねえじゃん、こっから。
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, Phelps.
なるほどね。
Lawyer might use that to throw
わ
out
かるわ。
anything
俺も配信の時は酒を飲んでる。
Smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
やれやれ。
Mighty kind of you, Phelps.
アル中で
Now you
か。
picked the wrong job if a healthy thirst offends you, Cole.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short would be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor, our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
それは否めないな。
Brother, oh brother. It's worse than I could ever have imagined.
フェルプス君真面目なんだよね、結局。はい。どこや。目的地どこ？ついでに寄れる。いやー、でも遠回りになっちゃうな。無視。はい、邪魔だよ。近くを寄ったらやろう。これで酔いも覚めただろ。景気づけの一発よ。このまままっすぐ行って、まあよさげなところで曲がろう。適当にな。さてさて。はい、通るよ。この辺で曲がればいいかな。適当に。失礼。いや、もうつい左車線走っちまうよ。いつもの癖でよ。ジャパニーズだからさ、俺も。ついね、やっちゃうんだ、こういうこと。まあ、普段はもう完全にもう、真面目に運転してますけど。やっぱゲームだからこそね、多少の無茶が許されるんですよ。そこの区別はつけなきゃいけねえ。ちゃんとね。よしよし、いい感じいい感じ。で、ヘンリーさん家はどこでしょうかね。危ないな、もう。この辺かな。もうちょい先か。もうこういうのはフィーリングで言ってるから、ね。よしよしよし、いい感じいい感じ。ここで曲がる。つれい。そこか。突っ込め。気のせいや、音がしたけど。狭くねえもん。郵便受けチェックできない。水道。失礼。いない？
Try the back door. Wait here a second.
死んでたりしないだろうね。嘘でしょ。
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
こそ泥ね。検証タイムや。ああ、新聞だ。一家招集、警察放火を疑う。詳しく。
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
こいつがつけさせてんじゃねえかよ、じゃあ。
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate.
こいつ、豚箱にぶち込まなきゃいけねえな、いつか。
You said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before.
I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal. You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
殺人教唆だよ、それは。下げやがって。なんかあった？何してんの？
Advice?
Nobody home. Don't be shy, Phelps. If we want something on this broad, we're gonna have to search the place.
はい。ちょっと近いな、カメラが。なんだなんだこのおしゃれメガネ。
Doesn't tell me anything.
あ、ゴーグルか。何かないか。なんだ鍵。
Nothing significant.
鍵があるということはみたいなのないんだ。なんだ靴。お
Size 9s.
9
Above average for a lady.
ほう。サイズ9ね。トランプをしていた後。ふむ。で、食器。
I doubt it.
なんだお酒のボトル。違うなら違うって言って。たまになんか仕事サボるよな、フェルプス君。割られた窓。
used the pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
なるほど。メモ。酔いが覚めたら俺はハントリードライブ。はあ。まあそこに行くべきやね。ハントリードライブとやらに。
Celine and Jacob are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on.
なるほど。
When my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I get nasty when I'm thirsty.
はい。オキシドール。
Optimistic, Cole.
ですよね。知ってました、私も。バカではないので。
Homicide, badge number 564. Requesting technical services for a suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
寝室かね。 なんか盗まれたものとかあるのかな。なんだこれは。ドライヤー、ゴミです。ごめんって。お、指輪なくなってる。ほう。ティファニーで朝食を。はい。こっちは何だい。ああ、トレードマークね。他は特になし。よし、この家の調べ物は終わりや。じゃあ聞き込み行きますか。行ってくるよ、おっちゃん。さてさて、近所に人はいるかな。失礼するよ。 LAPD。
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan. Jennifer Horgan.
ほう。
I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together.
靴のサイズはおいくつですかな。
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand,
め
but
ちゃくちゃ焦ってないなんか。
Celine had been drinking, and she had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No.
戻ってこな
Celine
い。
was listening to music and shouting until
10
she
時
left
頃に出
around
て行った。
10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is
なる
this
ほど。
about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
残念ながら。
Murdered? Oh my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
夫婦間の問題。まあ荒れてたと。お前がやったんじゃないのか。
Please. I'm too upset.
ああ、あのおばちゃんとはそんなに悪い関係ではなかったっぽいな。
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
お前はなんか知ってんのか。
You look like you were a big pain in the neck.
おい。
Now I have a much lower opinion of you.
くそ、関係なしか。こっちのお隣さんはいいの？一応行くけど俺。
Someone ought to take him home.
失礼します。います？どうも。くそ、銃向けらんねえ。これでいいのかな。手帳、ロケーション。ああ、もうやることないね。やることあったらチェックがついてないから。じゃあ行きますか。ジェイコブのアパートによ。失礼します。
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
For my money, if the broad keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserved it. The skipper says bring him in and keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you've come to your senses.
なるほどね。
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue
ブラ
of
ックダイヤではな
investigation
さそ
we
うと
should leave open.
いう可
As
能
far as
性
I'm concerned,
が
it
高いと。
still is.
で、そのアパートっていうのはどこだよ。近いな、わりかし。もう道間違えたっぽいわ。滅で、ごめんって。
Breathe, Phelps. Breathe, damn it.
俺だってわざとじゃねえんだってこれ。難しいんだぜ車って。 簡単になんかこんなんで事故るとかおかしいとか言うけど、難しいんだからな車って本当に。でもうこんな入り組んだところに潜伏しやがって、あの野郎撃ち抜いてやるぜ。
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead.
あ、そういう感じですか。頼んますぜ、おやっさん。LAPD.
Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh,
for
my God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry. We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
とんでもねえ役者か大ペテン師かはっきりさせようか。
I get even the slightest hint that you're a flight risk, pal.
なんだこの本は。今んとこ現場に残ってた手がかりとしては8、サイズ8の靴なんだよな。靴見さして靴。
You think the atmosphere's thick in here?
靴見せてよ。何？鉛筆を動かす。ああ。おいおいおい。
He'll be back anymore. Just sit tight.
なんだこれ、サンクス。筆記体で書くなよ。サンクス for the に申し出に感謝する。妻を何とかしてほしい。
The oldest problem there is what to do about the old lady.
ほう、誰かに頼んだってのかい。おいおい、なんだこのバットは。血がついてるんじゃないか。
I don't think so.
ですよね、知ってました。置いてるわけがないわ。開けられねえ。失礼。おいおい、夜逃げの準備かい。サイズが11。11？ じゃあ違うじゃん。じゃあ違うじゃん、こいつが殺害は。もう調べるとこ終わっちゃった。終わったよ。話を聞こうか。被害者の足取り。
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
めちゃくちゃ目泳いでる。死ぬほど目泳いでる。で、証拠から出せるかこれは。証拠からは出せそうにない気もするんだよな。まあちょっと一回反証してみる。
You know where she went, Jacob. You're lying. Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
知ってそうなんだよな、明らかに。でもそれを導けるか。
It's nothing personal.
悪気はないんだ。これも仕事でね。分かってくれ。直感使わしてくれ、ここは。コミュニティ。うわー、一番難しいパターンのやつ。知ってたって出せるか今の証拠から。いやでもこっから出せない気がするんだよな。出せません。バカ。
We get the impression that Celine liked to live the glamorous life. How did she end up with a hump like you, Jacob?
Celine was one of the first woman pilots. She hung out with movie stars and royalty. But when she came back here broke and struggling, she married a mechanic. Put a roof over her head, food on the table.
なるほど。
Not glamorous, but the best I could do. I'm not ashamed about that.
くそ、とりあえずお前の顔を見せろ。普段はこんな感じね。瞬きは結構多い。そんなに多くない。なるほど。被害者との最後の接触。
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night, I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
なんだこの顔。口を開けたね。
That's a lie and you know it. You tailed her, watched her come out of a
いや、それは
bar,
ない。
and beat her to death. Admit it, Henry.
それは無理。その証拠はない。
Would I do that, detective?
そんな証拠はない。さすがに。
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out.
まずは木を揺さばらねえとな。揺さぶらしてもらうぜ。木をな。
And how are we meant to
ダメでした。
believe that, Jacob? It isn't looking good for you.
That nosy bitch from next door, Janie Horgan. She'll tell you I left.
それはもう知ってました。すいません。殺害の動機。
Feel better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
いや思いっきり目そらすやんこいつ。明らかにクソ泳いでんだけど。でもね、殺そうとした証拠持ってるんですよね。
You want to back that up with something, big mouth? Huh?
ああいうメモを使うときはね、切り取ってから書くべきなんですよ。ドラマで言ってました。
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
うん。で、お前のアリバイは
So you can prove that you came back here after you left your wife's place.
I came back here. I was here all night. Start work at 6:30. I'm not the going out type.
クソほど目泳いでんな。こっちを見ろまず。めちゃくちゃ泳いでるな目が。何を隠してん
You called
だ。
the bar to give yourself an alibi. Then you went after her, beat her, and dumped her in a park. I think you are a
こい
sack
つが
of
殺害したわけ
shit.
じゃないんだよな多分。
You're not going to pin Celine's death on me. I'll take a lie detector test to prove it.
その証拠はないんだよ。
Looks like
靴
I
が
was
違うもん。すいません。いやちょっとここ助けてコミュニティ。信用するしかねえ。この顔見せられたら信用するしかねえな。
Did a neighbor see you?
ダメでした。
Did you talk to anyone? You need an alibi, Jacob.
I don't have one. I was
難し
here.
い。
I listened to Amos and Andy on the radio, and then I went to bed.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
逮捕だ。
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her
ミ
would
ス
bury
ったっ
all
ぽ
your...
いなこれ。
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all
煽るねおっちゃん。おい。
This doesn't look good for you, Jacob.
Okay.
おいおいおいおいおいおい。とどめだ。公務執行妨害。
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
そっか、伝言があったな。車の持ち主だ。いやー、でもな、もうちょっと冷たかったな、ちゃんと。すいません。伝言あります？
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
殺人教唆は間違いなさそうなんだよな。
You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to
お
be
っ
put
ちゃん
through?
お願いします。
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
どうも。
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds
金属製の鈍器。
metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket.
ソケットレンチの絵。
So the cause of death was the blunt.
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not
出
fatal.
血多量。
Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple
肋骨の骨折によるショック。踏みつけられた時の傷。
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus
肛門に3ミリの裂傷。
inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doctor.
ド変態じゃん。
Operator, give me R&I.
お願いします。
Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was
ここよね。ここ押さえられたらもう一発でしょ。
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez.
Alonzo Mendez.
402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central.
はい。
Interviews to be set up immediately.
取り調べもあるんだこれ。
We're coming in.
豚箱で寝てろ。で、どっちから行こうかな。どっちが近い？近い方から行くわ。メンデスのアパート、警察署。じゃあメンデスのアパート行こうか、先に。
Alonzo Mendez. Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter in.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things you don't want when you're sober.
So that's why you never sober up.
Exactly.
面白くなってきたからさ、無線とか受けてる場合じゃねえわ。
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get.
昔かたぎじゃねえ、おっちゃん。メンデス！引かなかったのでセーフです。何号室だっけ？ 18？ 部屋番チェック。16か。
Mendez, apartment 16.
はい。さてさて、16号室。どこや？暗くて分からんのよな。何号室これ？ 4？ マジ見えん。5。3？ 3だ。まあ2階だろうな。4階か。
Here, the apartment's up on the top floor.
逃げられねえな。そう簡単には。2階。3階。4階の16ってことは角部屋とかかな。
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in.
どこ？お邪魔します。
Take a look around and see what you can find.
逃げた形跡はないか。なんだこれは。
Don't think this is anything.
はい。待て、これはまさか。
Incidental.
ですよね。一人暮らしでこんなフルーツを盛るか普通。おかしいだろ。
Seems irrelevant.
卵のパックが出しっぱなしだと。正気か？ ふむ。なんかあった？なんだこれは。マッチ。あれまたなんかキャバナーズバーじゃなかったっけ？関係なし。失礼できない。失礼。おいおいおいおい。
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
はい。お、こいつは。
Size 8s could help place Mendez at the scene.
犯人は見つかったようだね。おいおい、動かぬ証拠が出てきちゃったよ。
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
じゃあ奴の身柄を押さえるだけだな、もう。これはなんだ？口紅来ちゃった。
Brothers could match the color and brand of the body.
見つけちゃったね。他はないか。
We have the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break. Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
逃がさないよ。
That son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheel.
失礼します。
Mendez, stop right there.
くそ、撃てねえ。もうこっから撃とうぜ。もう撃てねえのかよ。凶悪殺人犯だぞこいつ。
You don't need to do this, Alonzo.
待て待て待て待て待て待て。でも飛び降りようぜこんなの。だから車に乗っちゃうこれ。おやっさん。はい。ぶち殺してやる。粉々に粉砕してくれるわ。そう来るよね。絶対そう来ると思いました。はい、頑張ります。すいません。くそ、山道。あ、勝手になんか死にそうじゃないあいつ。俺側の窓に寄せろ。はい。じゃあこっち側から相棒の車線を確保しろ。はい。頑張れおっちゃん。ほら違うじゃんそれは。俺のせいじゃねえってこれは。こいつが悪いよ。やれやれ。さてさて話を聞こうじゃねえの。寝てろ。
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
さて、じゃあお話聞きましょうか。
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator.
うわ、先に取り調べしとくべきだったこれ。
Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press.
まあいいや、警部には褒められたから満足です。やばい。あ、わしのはシュン。よーし。いやこれ先に取り調べしとくべきでしたね。ジェイコブに先話聞くべきだったが、星さん初めて取っちゃった。いやー悔しいですね。まあ、質問も結構ミスったしな。 打率低すぎる今回。いやー、なかなか難しくなってきましたね。というわけで今回は、赤い口紅殺人事件解決しましたけど、結局ね、なんだっけ、ブラックダリアだっけ、そことは繋がらなかったなっていう感じなんで、まあ、いつかは対決することになるんじゃなかろうか。ちゅうわけでそれは次回の話になるかもしれません。では、ご視聴ありがとうございました。